Today we are going to be answering one of the questions from my viewers. You asked about how much should, if you are being sponsored by your boyfriend who is in Turkey, and you are thinking like you are asking how much should your boyfriend have in his account, and also for visa processing, I'm talking about it, and also you are asking in terms of actually what are the documents, or maybe what should you attach to prove that you are in a serious relationship if you have never met, like when you are going to for the visa application and you are saying that this is your boyfriend or this is your fiance. No, this is your boyfriend you have been dating, and you are coming to see him, and you want the visa processing, like you want to attach everything because he's the one sponsoring you. Now we're going to be diving into this question, and I'm going to be giving you my own opinions, practical opinions. And like a disclaimer, I always say that I'm not a professional lawyer, so you have to make sure that you are actually seeking more information from the embassy or from the relevant websites to help you understand exactly about the question that you are asking. But for me, let's dive in. So for instance, you have been dating maybe this man and you have never met. Maybe you are in a long distance relationship, but it has come a point whereby you need to meet this guy, okay? And you are saying that this guy is a Turkish, I'm assuming this way, or is in Turkey, I'm assuming this way, and you are on the process of actually acquiring a visa. I don't know the kind of visa you are going to use, but let's say if you are coming on a touristic visa, or maybe the visa for visit visa, okay? You want to attach everything. So like we said in the previous video, you have to make sure that you are using, if you're coming on a visit visa, make sure that you are actually following the rules and regulations and attaching the documents that we discussed in the previous video. If you haven't watched, I'll link it in my description. Make sure to watch it. Now back to your question. You are saying that you are asking how much should your boyfriend be having in his account to show that he is capable of actually sponsoring you. Now if I come back to this question for honestly, like to be honest, like to be sincere with you, when you are applying for the visa, they do not actually give you the exact amount exact amount you should be having if you are coming for a visit, if you have been invited, okay? So you are coming to visit him, or maybe he is the one who is sponsoring you, but in reality the visa processing, or maybe the visa processing guy or guys, they won't ask, or maybe they won't tell you we want this exact amount of actually to be in his account. But from my experience and from other people's experience, what they normally do is to make sure that you are attaching bank statement of this guy. The guy will give you his bank statements, copies of his bank statements, to show he is earning, he's capable to take care of you, in terms of actually hotel bookings, flight bookings, accommodation, those things, okay? If he's the one accommodating you, even if he is the one accommodating you, he must have approved. He's the one, he gonna actually make sure that he is doing what he is actually attaching his bank statement. If he's the one who is sponsoring you and you want to prove that he must have to approve to show that he's the one actually going to take care of your bills in terms of accommodation, in terms of actually your visit, during the visit, the time that you will be here in Turkey. So he must attach his bank statements to show each month how much he earns. At least the lowest should be around $1,000, $1,000 just at least each month, to show that he is actually capable of actually taking care of you for this period you will be here, okay? Because you are coming on a visit, a short visit, okay? And also, if he owns a house, he should be actually attaching his resident permit, like his, in terms of actually where he stays and everything. And to be also on a safe side, because you want to make sure that the document that you are using, because it's the one sponsoring you, they are very calm, they are very like they give someone a sense of yeah, this is a serious relationship, you can actually attach your conversation from the first time you started talking, even if it is 2 years, 1 year, 3 years, 6 months. You have to attach. That's why it is very important, if you are in a serious relationship, don't delete your conversation. Make sure that you can take the ones that you know that they are good to actually be presented to a person, and then make a copy of them and then attach on your documents the conversation. If you have video calls, you have been video calling, you can take screenshots of your video calls to show that this person, you have seen that person virtually, because you are saying you have never met that person. Okay. And also, if you want to also to be on a safe side, you and your boyfriend can write a letter to show that this letter to approve, not to approve, but to show that you are in a serious commitment. Like, this guy can actually just write a small letter or a small note to show that I intend to marry this girl, and she's coming to visit me to know her better, because we have been in a long distance relationship. Okay, so those are the few documents, or maybe the few papers that you can use, you can use to actually do what, to show that you have been in a serious relationship. If you have friends who you know that can actually help, or maybe can testify that they have seen you together talking or stuff like that, you can even attach, even though it is not necessary. Okay, so those are some of the things that I wanted to share with you, just to make sure that you are actually on a safe side. Because remember, when you are applying for visit visa, if you don't have your bank statements approved to show that you are coming back to Kenya to do what you have been doing, or maybe if you do not have a reason why you are coming to visit, they might deny you. That's why it is very important to get all those papers, attach them. They can see the charts and conversation and everything, and then they can say, yeah, these people are actually in love, okay, or they are in a serious relationship that can make something. Okay. And also, one thing I have to say, that if he is a Turkish and he is actually writing his stuff in Turkish, make sure that he is translating everything in English, and then to be on a more safer side, he can actually notarize those documents. Like, he can go to a notary person. They are all over in Turkey, in every city, and then they can stamp that this is the true copies from this person, and then actually do what? Send to you, maybe via email, because I don't think if they can actually ask for the originals. But if he wishes to send, he can send all these things on DHL, and then they can actually reach you, and then you can go to do your visa application. I think I've answered your questions according to my knowledge. Remember, like I said, these are just my opinions. You have to do your own research. And also, you have to make sure that you are actually on a safe side in terms of actually the visa processing, documents, terms, and everything. Okay, like I say, do not use fake documents. They're gonna make you or your application fail. And on another side, for me, if I were you, it is good to be sponsored. It is good to actually to your boyfriend willingly to actually want to show that he is the one sponsoring you. But as a lady, you should be having something of your own in case of anything. Because remember, as you said, this person you have never met, and you are coming to visit this person for the first time. We are not wishing you anything bad. I'm not wishing you anything bad. But what if something goes wrong? What if you don't understand each other, and then maybe something goes wrong? He tells you you can go back to your country. What will you do? That is why you always have to have the plan B. Have plan B. Even if you won't tell him, oh, I'm having my own money, or I'm having my own stuff, you have to make sure that you at least know if anything comes bad, or if it ends badly, you can be able to return back to your country. That's what I wanted to tell you. My mother always told me, make sure that if you are going somewhere, whatever you are going to do, make sure that you have some extra money in your pockets. Don't rely on someone else's money. Okay, so that is what I wanted to give you as a sister to sister, and I hope you will take this as in a good faith and not in a bad faith, because I don't want you to come and actually something happens to you and then you are stuck and then you're like, what will I do, what will happen next? If you haven't watched the videos whereby I talked about the 6 types of, maybe 5 types of people that are men that you should avoid in Turkey, I'll leave a link. Also, you can watch that video and learn 1 or 2, 3 things in overall, or maybe otherwise. I wish you all the best, and be always smart, be always careful of where you are going. Do your research, and I wish you the best. Until next time, guys, I'll see you. Görüşürüz. Mustafa want to say görüşürüz. Bye bye.
Bye bye.